Good morning, iAcademy ELA. Today we are going to talk about KnowRedInk.com and clear up some of the questions that you guys have. From session 1 that we are currently in right now, day 2, right here, you have a step-by-step guide on how to get into KnowRedInk.com. Remember, this is how we learn grammar here at iAcademy Global Middle School because it is really just right learning at its finest. Right here are a step-by-step instruction guide for how to get into KnowRedInk.com. First you go to this website, then you click the sign up button and click I'm a student because that is what you are, and then depending on what class you are in, you're going to need to enter the class code that is appropriate for your class. After that, you're going to fill in the information that is basic for you. Your username and password should be the same as your iAcademy email. And then the fun begins. Step number 5 talks about really creating your KnowRedInk.com profile. And when I say KnowRedInk.com profile, I mean you get to create how you learn about grammar. And I'll show you that a little bit more in a second. And then the first thing that you were supposed to do when you logged into KnowRedInk.com for the first time was click this button right here called the Begin Diagnostics Test. Now, some of you have already done this diagnostics test, but haven't done the practice and quizzes to do the actual learning of grammar. What this first diagnostics test was really a show what you know. It gave me a blueprint for all of the concepts in grammar that you need work on, that we need to practice together. Ones that are kind of iffy, like, yeah, maybe we need to spend a little bit of time on it. And then ones that are actually really, really easy and we don't need to spend any time on it whatsoever. So I'm going to log into KnowRedInk.com as a student. This is my KnowRedInk.com, and obviously I have not done my diagnostics test yet because look, the box of it is in orange and it says 17 days late. So if you have not done the diagnostic show what you know test yet, that is number 1. That needs to happen first and foremost. A lot of you have done this, but you haven't done this part, the practice of an actual concept and then a quiz about that actual concept. So last week you guys were supposed to practice adjectives and practice active and passive voices. Notice that me as a student, I'm just doing this as an example, but it's showing me if I were a student that this is actually 3 days late because it was due on Friday. And after you practice these two things, you are going to take a quiz on it. Guys, this is very important because A, you're practicing really important concepts in grammar that we need to learn. That's a part of our ELA learning. But then you're showing what you know about those particular concepts. Active and passive voice and adjective quiz is actually going to go in the grade book on FuelEd, on your Blackboard My Grades for your language arts. And a lot of you have zeros right now because you have either done the practice and haven't done the quiz, or you've done the diagnostics test, the show what you know, big test, but you haven't done any practice or any quiz. And these need to be completed. Please, please, please. You have another KnowRedInk assignment that is due on Friday, and I don't want you to fall so far behind that you're working your bunny buns off this week trying to get everything done, or that you're not working your bunny buns off and all of those just turn into zeros in the grade book. I don't want that. So log in to KnowRedInk.com, go to your profile page, begin your practice if you haven't done that yet, or if you haven't begun your quiz yet, begin your quiz, and then shoot me an email after you do your quiz so I know that you've finished what you did not do yet and I can input that information into the grade book. Thank you so much, and as always, let me know if you have any questions.